Have you ever thought of making a shirt with a shirt collar? Then this tutorial is for you. In this tutorial, I'll be using my basic patterns. What I really need from this is the neck measurement for the front and the back. And then this is the fabric I'll be using. It's a cotton fabric and my interfacing. This is collar stay, add collar stay. So let's go straight into the pattern drafting. The first thing I'll do is to take my neck circumference measurement for the front and the back. Okay, so just watch what I'm doing. This is my back pattern. I'll measure the neck circumference. Okay, I have 3/5/8 for the back, 3/5/8. That's what I have for the back. And then for the front pattern, let's see what I have here. I have 5 inches, 5 inches. So that's noted. I'll just draw a straight line. I'm going to draft half of my collar. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be my center back. Center back. So when cutting on my fabric, I'll be cutting this part on fold. So I'll just write center back CB. Okay. Then I'll impute the measurements I have here. This is for the back and this is for the front. This is 3/5/8 for the back and this is 5 inches for the front. So I'll just mark 3/5/8, 3/5/8 for the back, and then 5 inches for the front. At this first point here, I'll step up by half of an inch. Half inch. Just draw half-inch line. And then from this point here, I'll connect to this one. Just watch what I'm doing. It's not difficult at all. So this is what I have right now. And then I'll impute the collar stand measurement. Whatever you want your collar stand measurement to be, impute it from this point now. I want mine to be 1.25, so I'll just mark 1.25, 1.25. Then I'll come to this point, that's the center back. I'll also mark 1.25. Then I'll use this my curved ruler, slightly curved ruler, to connect. I'll connect the 2 points and then connect this one also. Okay, so the next thing will be to, now I'm going to square a line from this point. This point is kind of angular and I don't want that on my collar, so I'm going to square a line. What I'll do is I'll align my ruler with this line. Just watch me. Any of the lines with this line, can you see that? Any of the lines with this line, is just a small difference. Okay, so this is now my new line. I'm no longer working with this one. This is the one I'll be working with from now. Okay. So the next thing will be to create an extension for the overlap. An extension for the overlap. I'll just go out. What I actually need is 1 inch. The overlap is 1 inch. So I'm taking the 1 inch from here, 1 inch, and then from this point, 1 inch. Then connect. Now, if you observe closely, you'll notice that most of our shirt collars are usually curved at this point. That overlap area is usually curved. So I'm just going to try to curve it now. Okay. All right. So this is what I have right now. Looking good. Okay. So this is my collar stand. Collar stand. Okay. And this point here is the shoulder. And this is the center front. This is the front, rather, front. And this is the center back. Okay. Then to create the fall, the other part of the collar that falls over, all that I'm going to do is create an extension. I'm going to create an extension from this line, okay, to whatever height I want. So let's say I'm using 2.5 inches. Okay, at this point I'll be using like 1 3/4. I'm just trying to create a kind of design, just a design. It's not like you can make yours equal if you want, but I want mine to be like this. So at this point I'll step out by, let's say, 3/4 of an inch, just to give it that pointed look our collar usually have. It's a shirt collar, so okay, 3/4 of an inch, then connect back to this point. So we are done. This is how easy it is. So let me just highlight the lines. And this is the center back also, which will be cut on fold. Okay, so this is the collar fold, the one that will be falling over. So we're done. We're done with the pattern drafting. So this is what we have, and I'm going to be cutting on my fabric. To cut on my fabric, I would cut on my interfacing first, then I'll transfer to my fabric. Remember I said we are cutting on fold. Now, as to cut on my interfacing, I won't be adding any seam allowance. I'll be adding my seam allowance to my fabric directly. Okay, so this is what we have right now. Let me open it up for you to see. Okay, I'll just create a notch. My interfacing is going to be on one side, like this. So I'll take it to my ironing table now, and then iron my interfacing on the fabric. I'll also notch this one. That's the center. So guys, I have sewn the upper parts of the collar fall, as you can see. Now the next thing is to flip it. So I'll just trim off this part. Okay, so this is it. Now the next thing will be to fix the collar stand. And this is what I'm going to do. The notch. I'm going to match the notch on the collar stand with the notch on the collar fold, like this. Remember the curved extension is just going to be facing this way. Then this other one will be at the bottom part, like this. Okay, so I'm just going to pin that down now. And then I'm gonna sew from half inch. I'm going to sew from half inch on this side all the way half inch like this to this other part. Stop at half inch before this edge. Okay. So guys, this is our collar right now. I've gone ahead to sew the collar stand to the collar fall, just the way I told you I was going to do it, and I have trimmed off the excess fabric. So this is it right now. And I have gone ahead to give it a good press. This is our collar. Okay, so you can decide to run a top stitch at the upper area of the collar if you want, but this is how I'm just going to leave mine. So we are done. The next thing will be to attach it to our shirt. So I already folded the half-inch seam allowance. I folded it in already by ironing, so it will be easy to attach to my neckline. This is the final result of our shirt collar. We can attach this collar to any of our shirts, whether fitted or free shirt. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I really appreciate. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.